we were talking about the energies of the week. Um, Saturday night and Sunday, traditionally in Judaism, is when you go through a mourning period. And what it's really about energetically is to let out all the emotions and things that are still stuck inside of you that you never processed. So a lot of times you have to cry and mourn about those things. And even though you want to get not have those feelings anymore, sometimes you have to go through the process of actually feeling the feelings. So, and it's also considered to be a fast day. So people fast because it really helps them get connected. And when you fast, it also helps to release, the things that got stuck in your energetic field and got stuck into your physical body. So there was that. Then yesterday was the Lionsgate portal, August 8th, 8/8. So that's like really a high energy. And and it's not by accident that that holiday at the same time as, the Lions portal, it's all connected. So so that's a portal that opens up in the way the planets are aligned. And so we're really getting streamed with this energy that's being downloaded. And the lion is all about being fierce and going and following and getting what you want. So it's kind of like we released all this stuff over the weekend and then we're going to go and get what we want. And this period of the Lionsgate and this holiday of Tisha B'Av is actually, it's like a period. The Lionsgate actually starts around July 27th and it goes, I think, to the end. I'm not sure when it ends, but it's here for a little bit. Well, Friday is also in the Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical traditions, it's the highlight of the year. It's the holiday of love. And most people don't even know about it. But it's considered to be the highest point energetically of the whole year because of the way that the planets are aligned and the energies are aligned. So if anybody's been feeling a little wonky, that's why. Because all of these energies affect us. And I know for myself, I mean, I'm usually pretty good. I'm able to stay above and observe things. And if something's affecting me, like easily release it. And I had a situation where I was triggered and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, this is so irrational. It's not like me. Why is this happening? And then I realized, oh, it's because of the way that the energies are. And yes, we just got a chat that says, yes, I've been feeling very spaced out lately. And I had a student that I give music lessons to, a little 4-year-old, and the mother said, and I said, he was so off yesterday. And now I realize why. Because this child is so even-tempered and so mellow, and he was just off the wall. So we've all been affected by it, and it's all good. It's all good things. And a few weeks ago, I was given the message that at tonight's circle that we were to work with the infinity breath. We haven't done that yet. And I wondered, I said, okay, that's like really nice. I love that. Yeah, that's a great idea. And everybody who knows me knows I love anything to do with the infinity sign. And then I realized today, when I realized why I was feeling kind of wonky because of all the energies, that 8/8, the 8 is about the infinity sign, that it's, a sideways 8, it's an infinity sign, or the other way. So everything always comes together. And this is the other cool thing. Usually we meet the first Tuesday of the month. Well, we were traveling last week. We went to see our 3-year-old grandson in Baltimore, and so we had to switch it to this week. And I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing that we're in the middle of these energies, and this is the week we're having the meditation circle. Well, we weren't supposed to travel last week. The original plan was we were going to be traveling a couple of weeks before that. We wanted to go to help my daughter-in-law with our grandson because our son is out of the country. Well, his plans got changed when he was leaving, so our plans changed. So it's kind of like when you look at these things, the whole universe is coming together to make certain things happen. So we're meant to be here tonight with each other, and we're meant to be here when there's just this amazing energy in the world right now, in the universe, and to work with this infinity sign. It's like it was all planned out. So thank you from above. So I've received some of your messages and asking that, certain issues are put into the circle. So they are all there. And we're also, of course, putting into the healing circle everyone that Rabbi David and I pray for every day. We have a list. It's called a Misha Barak list in Hebrew, which means like a blessing. They're going to receive blessings. And so they are all in the circle. And if you just want to set the intention right now of what else you would like to put in the circle, it can be for yourself, for a loved one, for the collective. So just take a moment now as we get started and just decide. And it's also very good when we work on ourselves, because the way that it works is that everything we do for ourselves, we do for the collective, and we're doing for others. So it's not really a selfish thing. It's something of love. So I'm just going to share my screen. And we're going to begin, as we always do, with calling in the archangels to help set a sacred space. And we use the traditional calling of the archangels in the Hebrew version, and then we'll be going into the Council of Love version. And I always love it when, we do it in Hebrew and English, because, the Hebrew has a special radiance to it and a divine light that's going to add to our circle. And if you're not familiar with the angels, they all have Hebrew names, and each one has a meaning. So down here, Michael means who is like God. The El is one of the forms of God, and Micha, who is like. Raphael means healer of God. Uriel means light of God. Yophael means beauty of God. The Susanna part is not Hebrew, but Gavriel means strength of God. Hashem, Hashem, Elohei Israel, Mimini Michael, Umimos And of course, we are inviting in all of our teachers and guides and the white light. And we are welcoming in Metatron, Archangel Metatron, who always comes, who is the overseer of our circle. And always coming is Uriel, Archangel Uriel, who comes to bring her light. The angels can come in either way. And we are also welcoming in the energies of Ahava. Ahava is the Hebrew word for love. And we're welcoming in Ahava because we always welcome in Ahava, because it's about going into the heart. But also in honor of the holiday, the Kabbalistic holiday of Tu B'Av, which is this Thursday night and Friday, the holiday of love. The teachings are all there, that the highest point energetically of the year would be called the holiday of love. Ahava has 3 syllables. Anybody, if you were in our workshop Secrets of the 13th Octave, you know that 3 is a mystical and magical number. It's not an accident that there are 3 syllables. And each one starts with an ah. That's also not an accident, because ah is the universal symbol for opening the heart. When you see a puppy, you say, ah. When you see a baby, you say, ah. The other amazing thing about Ahava is that every letter has a numerical value. All the Hebrew letters do. I'm going to share my screen again so I can show you the actual word. This letter has the numerical value of 1. That's the ah part. This one has the numerical value of 5. This one has the numerical value of 2. And this one has the numerical value of 5. It adds up to 13. Ah, ha, va. So that also is not an accident. So let us take the infinity sign as we take some breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. And as you breathe, see if at the same time you can just make an infinity sign with your hand. So you're going to breathe in and out, in and out. Now, energy goes in the formation of an infinity sign. That's the way energy moves. It's like a spiraling infinity sign. So just breathe in and out, in and out. And if you're sensitive to energy, you can feel how there's a shift just using your hand as an infinity sign. When I do energy healing sessions, my hands will just automatically go there, and I didn't even realize that until last year, after years, that my hands just knew how to do that. When you have an injury, you can just take your hands and do the infinity sign over that injury. Or if something's not, is hurting in your body, if you can't get to the place, you can just visualize an infinity sign there. Now there's something called the infinity breath. And the infinity breath can be done in several ways. The easiest way is just to feel like the breath is going in through your heart and out through your back. It's coming up over and then going back down again and coming into the earth. So you're just bringing in, you're using your imagination to think of an infinity sign, that one line going in through your heart, out through your back, coming over your head, and then it goes back in that way and it goes down around. So it takes a little bit getting used to. Another way is just the way we did it, okay, which is the easiest way. And another way is to just feel like there's the infinity sign point is in your heart and the loops are coming out. And just, so if you're going to breathe in and breathe out and let it go back. So just decide which one you would like to try. And it doesn't matter if you don't get it exactly right, because breathing with an infinity sign does take practice. But once you get it, it's really cool. The way I actually like to do it is I start down from the earth, and I like to go from the earth into my heart, come all the way up, back down through my heart and down into the earth. So it's like this cycling of the breath. So just decide what you would like, or just breathe, it doesn't matter. So we're going to take an infinity breath in and out. It's circling around up again. It's going in, all the way up and out. It's going in and it's going out. It's going in through the heart, up to the heavens, back down through the heart, back and circling around the earth. Archangel Michael is here and saying, don't worry, beloveds, if it's feeling difficult for you or you're not seeing it or knowing it. We are doing it with you. Now we're going to add the sacred words of Ahava to the infinity sign. So just focus on seeing or visualizing or feeling the infinity sign in any way that you wish, with your hands, just seeing it or perceiving it or trying to breathe with it. It doesn't matter. now that beautiful infinity sign that has Ahava running through it. Each one of ours is coming to connect with each other. And Metatron and Oriel are bringing them together to form like a beautiful, like it's a huge bowl, like almost like a chalice. And we are all in our places in it. Archangel Michael is putting a beautiful dome over it. It just reminds me of like a wine glass that is made of pieces of glass, like a mosaic of all the infinity signs coming together. And now, as we're sitting together in our special circle, let that infinity sign go from heart to heart, connecting us all. And all these beautiful words of Ahava are now coming and forming a beautiful disc underneath this chalice, this mosaic wine glass, that we each have our own seat in. It kind of reminds me of like maybe a ride we would go on in an amusement park. And it is now just spiraling up through the heart portal and taking us into the upper realms. And as we continue to go up into the galaxies, through the portal of the central sun, and we have escorts of angels today with us. They are actually angels that have been formed by our intentions and by our infinity signs. Angels are always formed. They are formed from our thoughts. They are formed from our words. Everything has an energy. And they are showing me how they're just surrounding us. We have the most amazing escort that's taking us up tonight to the upper realms, to the throne of God. has its own way of being, its own power, its own significance. It's all I can say is its own love. And even the letters, English letters of love, are forming now everywhere. It's like the air, the whole space where we are in this chalice is being filled with ahava, with love. And the chalice is expanding and expanding. So that as we now take our places on this beautiful mountain or temple where the throne is, we are still connected to the chalice, the ahava chalice, but yet we are wherever we want to be. So we are now merged into the Mother, Father, One. And now in this place, of the place of infinity, everything and anything is possible. And when we use the sacredness of ahava, we can truly have miracles. And even the dove that is coming now, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, who likes to come in the form of a dove to help open up our crowns and purify us so that we can receive the healing energies, is coming with love written on her. She's the love dove. She's so pretty. Thank you for coming. And that beautiful love dove is coming right down now through our crown, through our right forehead and our left forehead, through the sacred paths of the tree of life, coming down through the throat, coming down, purifying, opening up our channels through the right shoulder and the left shoulder and the heart center. Coming down now through the right hip and the left hip and the pelvic area. And now down into the earth, coming back up. Coming now again, the love dove, as we bring her through even stronger with the sacred words of the triads, the sphirot, the spheres that form in the tree of life. Keter chokma bina, keter chokma bina, keter chokma bina, forming the triad, the triangle that's pointing upwards, that's made through the crown and the right forehead and the left forehead. And this is clearing out all mental clutter, all those thoughts that we've absorbed from others, all those thoughts of things we've said to ourselves and thought about others, all those thoughts where we have been unkind to ourselves. They are all being cleared out now. And the beautiful energy essence of Ahava is the one that's clearing it out. Kata chokma bina, kata chokma bina, kata chokma bina, kata chokma bina. And now as it comes through the throat, the beautiful, purifying love energies of Ahava coming down the pathway now to work on the emotional body from the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and the heart center Tiferet. Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet. Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet. Working with the emotional body, with grief, with sorrow, with anger, with fear, with despair, with all of the emotions of the lower vibrations that we don't want to carry within us, ones even that we're not even aware of, which this week is the master of releasing, all being released now with Ahava. They're showing me the love dove, this beautiful white dove. She's just going and placing herself there. And just by doing that, they're being released just like that. And now as we are going down into the physical body, the right hip, the left hip, and the pelvic area. Natsakod yasod, Natsakod yasod, Natsakod yasod, Natsakod yasod. And wherever there is a physical issue, the beautiful energies of Ahava, it's like a stream of liquid, like a beautiful rose-colored liquid, that is just coating any place that there is a physical issue. And now there are several white doves, white love doves, and they are taking the etheric spine from each of us, and they're just pulling it out of the body, and they are being flooded with perfect alignment of a new blueprint of the spine, because this, beloveds, Archangel Michael is saying, is the conductor of the energies in your bodies, and they need to be taken care of, and they need to be lubricated. So we're just letting that happen right now. And we're just going to let this process continue of the lubrication of each part of our spine, and they're showing me the nerves and everything that's connected, and how this beautiful liquid is going into each part. You might feel shifts in your body. And now they are showing that as they work on each of our spines, they are working on every one that we are praying for. And now being sent into our spines is a golden energy. It's a golden liquid filling up every part, expanding. Places that are brittle or have not been able to have the flow are being built up, are being repaired. And now they are being sprayed with the energy of the Divine Feminine, the Divine Mother, Shekhinah. It's like coated, like as though we were going through a shower. But with this shower, it's like this spray that stays on. And now our spines are very easy now to stay in alignment. There is a new blueprint, and they are being put back into our bodies. And there is a beautiful, like body, like a Adam Kadom, like the blueprint of the human being. And all of the peoples of the earth are connected to this beautiful figure, to this beautiful body. And the corrected spine now is being shared with all on earth. And they're even telling me animals that even animals are having theirs in the correct places and alignment also. And now, as we take our places back in our seats in the mosaic chalice, kind of like a Disney ride, I guess, for adults. There's a child here who's saying, yeah, we're part of it too, you know. we're going to slowly spiral back down. And the infinity sign is right there, taking us back down slowly. And as it spirals down in the formation of an infinity sign, our DNA is being changed so that it matches the healing that has taken place tonight. And it goes further down and further down. The infinity sign is taking these healings all the way down into Mother Earth, Gaia, letting it spread throughout the land, then coming back up. We're all taking our place now in our own chairs, in our own seats. And we're just going to take an infinity breath. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And now as we breathe in, the loop of the infinity breath is going all the way up into the heavens. And as we breathe out, it is coming all the way down into the earth, back up into our hearts. And so it is. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes, start to feel where your feet are, or your arms, your hands. And you can decide to stay in this beautiful place, or you can decide to awaken and go about your evening or your day. Thank you.